Hello and welcome. My name is Dion Barnes-Proby, and I'm the director of the RAND Summer Associate Program. I'm really excited that you've joined us today. In this webinar, I'm going to give you an overview of the application process and share some details about the Summer Associate Program at RAND. I'm really excited that you're interested, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you better as we begin to see your application materials. For those of you who aren't familiar with RAND, RAND is a nonprofit, nonpartisan policy research organization that helps develop solutions to policy challenges through rigorous research and analysis. RAND offers a summer associate program that provides an opportunity for graduate students to come to RAND for the summer to engage in important, new, and ongoing research projects. The RAND Summer Associate Program will be implemented in a hybrid model, which includes in-person and remote virtual options. We'll be accepting applications through early December. Please see the program website for the specific application deadline. We hope this webinar will be helpful in preparing your application and learning a little bit more about the program. Many students ask us, what is the RAND Summer Associate Program? The Summer Associate Program is a summer internship that's designed for students who are enrolled in a PhD or other doctoral program that's focused on research or some professional degree programs such as MDs or law degrees. And in some cases, students are eligible if they are completing a master's degree in certain fields, which can include computer science and engineering. If you have questions about those specific eligibility requirements, I encourage you to look at the more detailed information that's available on our website. The Summer Associate Program will be implemented as a hybrid model. This means some of you will participate in person at one of our major RAND offices in Santa Monica, Pittsburgh, Boston, and the Washington, D.C. area, while others will complete the internship virtually from the place where you live. The program is 12 weeks long and happens in the summertime, and summer associates work full-time. This is a paid program, so you will receive a bi-weekly paycheck. As I mentioned earlier, applications are due in early December, so I would really encourage you to look at the program website in advance of the deadline to learn more about the job openings and the program. One of the common questions people ask about the Summer Associate Program is, what is it like to be a summer associate? So I'll tell you a little bit about the experience so you will have a general sense of what the summer looks like. Initially, summer associates are paired with one or two RAND mentors. These mentors have work that's available on currently funded projects, and they are looking for a summer associate to mentor and who can work on some aspect of the project. Summer associates meet regularly with their mentors. Some mentors meet with their summer associate at least once a week. Others meet more regularly. And summer associates get to participate in interdisciplinary project teams. So you will attend meetings with your team members, you will get to collaborate with them, and get to know the other members of your team. One of the unique things about being at RAND is that we do interdisciplinary work. So that means in the course of these project team meetings, you will probably get to interact with people who are approaching the same policy problem from very different disciplinary angles. And that's a very important feature of the work that we do at RAND. Another aspect of the program that's valuable to summer associates is the ability to network with RAND colleagues and to get to know more about RAND work. Many summer associates are curious about what it's like to work at RAND. They want to know, what do we do? How do we do it? And this program really gives you an opportunity to get to know who's working at RAND, what kinds of projects they're working on, and what kinds of policy-related work are conducted at RAND. Over the course of the summer, you'll have access to a wide range of seminars, events, and social activities. Some of these opportunities are specific to the Summer Associate Program. This includes a range of activities that we do together as a cohort that I lead as the director of the program.
But it also includes lots of seminars, events, and social activities that are happening across the organization. Some of these activities are hosted by RAND's various research centers, including the Center to Advance Racial Equity Policy. You will have full access to attend those seminars, to get to know the research that's happening at RAND, and to get to know the folks who work here.
Be sure to check the RAND website to learn more about the range of centers and programs at RAND, as well as learn about the researchers you may want to connect with at RAND.
You will also have the opportunity to forge bonds with other summer associates. We have a range of activities in which you can get to know other summer associates, and this is often a key aspect of the program that summer associates highlight at the end of the summer. They often tell us that this was a great opportunity for me to get to know other graduate students and other programs, and a valuable part of the experience. In addition, at the end of the summer, we asked summer associates to give a presentation about the work they completed during their time at RAND. This is a brief presentation, but it's an opportunity for you to show the RAND community the work that you've accomplished and to practice giving a briefing.
Many applicants are curious about how a hybrid program will look. Students who participate in person will be assigned to one of the 4 RAND offices, which is sometimes based on the location of their mentor. Travel assistance will be provided to eligible students. These students will attend project team meetings, program activities, and RAND events in person. There will be some flexibility to participate in some of these activities virtually as well. For those who will participate remotely, I'm happy to say that we implemented a fully virtual remote version of the Summer Associate Program for 3 years, and recently started implementing a hybrid model with a virtual component. We received lots of feedback from summer associates and from mentors that the experience was successful. Summer associates were able to engage in the work, and they were able to get to know their colleagues and fellow summer associates. We have many resources at RAND to help connect colleagues across offices. And as working remotely has increased over the past several years, we've seen not just at RAND, but across many places, that people are becoming more comfortable with technology and the use of video calls. And this has really improved the ability of research to move forward in a virtual environment. So we will continue to offer a hybrid model that combines in-person and remote virtual options to provide maximum flexibility to all summer associates. All summer associates will be provided with extensive supports to make sure that you have a successful summer. We provide you with a computer, we provide you with the technology to support video meetings.
And we make sure to schedule many regular interactions and activities, both with our summer associates and with folks across RAND, including RAND leadership and individuals in our different geographic offices. Another common question about the Summer Associate Program is what kind of work might I be expected to do? So this varies significantly according to the type of academic discipline in which you are being trained, your specific skills, and the needs of the currently funded project that you are selected to work on. There are several examples of project topics, probably as many examples of different projects as there are former summer associates.
But some of those types of projects might include a carved out section of statistical analyses focused on a specific research question or a qualitative coding and analysis task.
Some summer associates do a literature review. So that could be a systematic literature review where you work with a RAND librarian to develop keywords, search the literature, and write a paper. Or that could be a less systematic review that includes document review.
Some summer associates participate in data collection, which sometimes includes in-person interviews or site visits. And some summer associates participate in historical analysis.
So these are all the different types of projects that summer associates can do. Regardless of the research topic, most summer associates have a specific piece of a project that they take ownership of, and have the ability to work with their mentor to shape the final product. Many applicants would also like to know, will they find out what project they might be working on before they would need to make a decision if an offer is extended? So the answer to that question is yes. Applicants who are selected for interviews will have the opportunity to talk to their potential mentor. Those interviews happen virtually, either by phone or video call. So you'll have the opportunity to both talk to the mentor to find out about their research interests and the broader goals of the research project. But you'll also have the opportunity to learn about the potential role for the summer associate on that larger project. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about the application process.
There are a few eligibility requirements for participating in the Summer Associate Program.
As I mentioned earlier, you need to be a current graduate student enrolled in a doctoral or professional degree program. But there are some exceptions to that. If you wonder if you fall into a category for which exceptions may be offered, I'd encourage you to look at the information available on our website. And if you need to, you can also reach out to our summer director inbox. And I'll be sharing that email address with you at the end of this webinar. To be eligible as an applicant, you must be enrolled at least in your second year of your graduate program at the time of the application, and you cannot be planning to graduate before the program starts or before you would complete the program. So you need to be planning to graduate sometime after the summer in which you participate in the program.
In the hybrid version of the Summer Associate Program, I wanted to make a special note about a residency requirement that we have. So students must reside in the U.S. throughout their RAND summer assignment. International students who are planning to live in the U.S. during the summer are eligible to apply. Any applicant who does not plan to live in the United States during the summer is not eligible for hire.
Again, if you have questions about this, you can reach out to the summer director inbox. Okay, now I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of the application process. Applications are due in early December, and there are several stages of review that happen in December and January. We recognize that this process takes a little bit of time, but please know that your application is not just sitting there. We are engaging in a rigorous review process with multiple stages of review, so that takes some time. Candidates begin to be selected for interviews in February. So, in early February, we'll begin the interview process for those mentors who are looking to support summer associates for the program. And offers are typically extended in mid to late March for those students who will be receiving offers. Now I'm going to review some common application questions. You can also find answers to these questions on our website, but sometimes it's helpful to have someone talk them through. So I'll talk through some of these questions here. One common question is, I looked at the options for the summer associate positions and I can't determine which fits best. Should I apply to more than one? The answer to this question is, please do not apply to more than one. The different position openings are a way for us to sort the applications. But in the end, all summer associate applications filter into a single database. So if you apply to more than one position, you will have more than one record associated with you, and one of them will be randomly deleted. So we really ask that you find the position that seems like the best fit and only apply to that position. If you have any questions and can't make a determination, you can reach out to the summer director inbox. Another question is, will I need to provide a writing sample? And if so, when? So we do sometimes require writing samples. Requests for writing samples usually come around the time of the interviews. So we will notify you if you need to provide a writing sample. Many applicants are interested to know how competitive the program is. This is a very competitive program. We usually receive at least 500 applications for a given year, and we usually place somewhere between 40 to 50 summer associates for the summer. So the program is quite competitive, but we highly encourage you to apply. Many applicants would like to know if U.S. citizenship is required for applicants. U.S. citizenship is not required. However, there are some projects that have contract-specific requirements for U.S. citizenship. So while this is not a program requirement, there are some projects that require U.S. citizenship.
In addition, I want to note again the residency requirement for the program. So while U.S. citizenship is not required, there is a residency requirement for our program.
Another common question is whether I should reach out directly to RAND researchers to learn about their work and to have an informational interview. I would really encourage you to please not reach out directly to RAND researchers at this stage of the application process. Because we have so many applicants, it can just create a lot of demand on researchers' time. So we prefer that those questions and that sort of engagement happen during the interview process. If you are selected for an interview, you'll have lots of opportunities to talk to RAND researchers and find out more about the project that might be available to you. If you have other questions that haven't been covered or that you haven't been able to find the answer to on our website, you're welcome to reach out to the Summer Director inbox. You can see the address listed here. It's summer_director@rand.org. Please know that we will answer your emails as soon as possible. However, you should allow sufficient time for responses to your questions. So please don't wait until the last minute, say 2 hours before the application deadline, to send your questions. I really encourage you to look over the materials, determine if you have questions, and if you do, reach out to us in a timely manner. We're happy to answer your questions, but won't be able to do that on an extremely short turnaround time. We greatly appreciate your help with this and want to be as helpful as possible to you.
Okay, we've reached the end of our webinar. I want to say thank you for coming. I'm so glad that you're interested in the RAND Summer Associate Program. I really look forward to seeing your applications and learning about the interesting research that you've already done, the research that you're hoping to do, and the ways in which your research and interests intersect with important policy work that's happening at RAND. I'm really excited to get to know you in the coming year. Please reach out if you have any questions. Thank you and good luck.